On Poetic Forms Number 8, Heroic Verse, Theory and Practice, by Joshua Bond. Heroic Verse, the Theory. Heroic verse is quite a simple one. Ti-tum, 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 ti-tum. With 5 strong beats per line, it's quite a game to keep it running more or less the same. 5 feet, iambic, some no doubt have noted, can also make you famous and be quoted. Know then thyself, presume not God to scan, the proper study of mankind is man. Those lines are writ by Alexander Pope, a man who clearly was no kind of dope. And this is how John Dryden used it well, with moralistic tones he used to tell. He died in 1700, yes, please note, and way ahead of time. Let's read his quote. By education most have been misled, so they believe because they were so bred. The priest continues what the nurse began, and thus the child imposes on the man. It also lends itself to epic tales, heroic journeys round the world, and nails the reader to their seats if written well, but otherwise is tedious as hell. Enjambment can of course be used to pique the reader's mind, and half-rhymes too. Caesura has its place, of that no doubt. Cleverly substitutions add some clout. Braced triplets too are welcomed, let me think, are bracketed as shown to read your ink, and breaks the couplets making readers blink. And neither is one stuck with single endings, feminine words and scudding, no defending, for such techniques give added zing to verse, to stop them going boring, bad to worse. So if you wish to tell a certain story, romantic love to dark or really gory, perhaps heroic verse is just your thing. For centuries it's had that special ring, etc., etc., etc. Heroic verse, the practice. The Tale of Knight Verity, opening sequence. They say affairs on earth are aptly ruled by certain gods who number very few, and they in turn have favourites they call to carry out their plans, affecting all, and some of them are jealous gods to boot, who pounce deception, caring not a hoot, where ordinary humans bear the brunt of special golden deals, and not up front they wheel a deal their earthbound counterparts, who join the ranks of gophers at the start, to wreak destruction, havoc, chaos, wars, and then say, "Naught to do with me," of course. Yet other gods would counter all this evil by raising up true warriors who are able to stand against the rise of mass confusion and point the way, unmasking vain illusions. But such good men and women are quite rare, requiring faith and courage, those who dare to fight determinedly their inner demons, and understanding all with healing reason, until these enemies become their friends, are integrated, serving noble ends, and thus the inner power is released, where the one true God is very pleased to bless the run of universal laws, which focus on the fundamental cause, and when it's done the scene will flip around, and all is changed to hum a higher sound. And rarest of the rare who serve this way are female knights in history's time array, about whom you won't find that much to read, but I will write this dearth by my good deed, recount events of one old famous tale, before it's lost forever in the mail, for what's communicated down the line is often piles of lies, and that's not fine. So here's the story I've been asked to tell, about a special knight who fought a spell, and facing fear with knightly calm and courage, cleansed her powered mind from all the rubbish, and when her inner world was cleaned and cleared, she dealt with all the monsters that she feared, releasing her to be the honoured knight, who led the others in their quests and fights, which happened over 1,000 years ago, but only now has come to us to know. And since her time has nothing been the same. Knight Verity, yes verily, 'twas her name.